Hello everybody, this is William Salyer, and thanks for being on my channel. Thanks for subscribing. I didn't even know I had subscribers until just the other day, so uh, now that I know that, I thank you for doing it. Uh, but I'm starting to grow my presence on YouTube now for a specific reason, so I really need more people to subscribe. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And if you like racing and NASCAR and the driving schools that there are, that's what I'm going to be featuring in this channel. I've been to the NASCAR Experience, Rusty Wallace, Seat Time, Pocono, and I know a lot about the subject in general. So please subscribe if you haven't already. The purpose of this video is I've got a new video coming out in March. I'm real excited about it, and I think everybody will like it and you'll want to see it. It's the first one that I've done that's going to be actually shot by somebody that knows how to shoot videos. I can't do it myself. This one here is on my cell phone. It's in a car because I wanted a quiet place at home. I've got the dog barking and phone ringing and different things. So anyway, I'm going to tell you about what the video is going to be about in just a minute. But first, I thought I'll just say something about who I am. I'm just a 62-year-old guy from North Carolina. I'm a car guy. I've been a GM mechanic and service writer for over 20 years. And when I was in my 20s, I used to build my own engines, and I was a hot rodder like most young guys were that were interested in cars back then. About 300 horsepower was about all I ever had. And so I was always interested in NASCAR and what it would be like to drive something with 4, 5 or more horsepower, 100 horsepower, 450 plus, I would say. That was my goal, and I never got there. So I always said my bucket list is going to be to drive the Richard Petty driving experience, which is what there was then. Now he sold that out to NASCAR. It's the NASCAR racing experience. It's not really a racing experience, it's just a driving experience. And I'll go into more of that in detail on later videos. But I'm just saying that I finally did that when I was 59, 2019. I went to Charlotte, and I have a video on here from that. It's the one that says NASCAR Racing Experience Charlotte, William Salyer, 152 point whatever miles per hour. So watch that if you haven't watched it already. It's pretty interesting for several different reasons. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to say that I started there. Then I got hooked quickly. I went to Daytona in August of that year, Talladega in September, Charlotte in October and November of that year. So I started off, doing several right in a row because I was hooked on it at that point. Then in 2020, I started doing a few actual races. I got my NASCAR license, had a chance to drive a vintage car at the local track down here. It's actually a race car with a crate motor and an old model body, like 30s, 40s, 50s, those type bodies. And they were just short little races, half-mile track, 4/10 of a mile, half track, asphalt and dirt, 10 to 15 laps. That's about all they were, and I did about 6 or 8 of those in 2020. Then I went to Atlanta a couple times that year. I went to Darlington and Charlotte again. Then last year, I went to Rockingham twice, which was pretty cool because I thought I'd never get to go to Rockingham because it's closed, but they're trying to get it fixed up and reopened, and they're doing this there through Seat Time Racing School. And they're also running some Cars Series races there, which are like late model stock type vehicles. So that track is coming back to life, and that was cool to get to go there twice. It's a fun track. It's high banked and fast 1 mile track. Let's see what else. Oh, I went to Pocono in September. That's completely different. I'll tell you more about it in a it was fun though, but it's completely different being that's a 2.5 mile track, relatively flat and triangular shape with 3 turns. So I'll tell you more about that in another video. So here's what you've been waiting on. This is what I'm making this video about. In March of this year, the 13th, I'm going to be driving with Seat Time Racing School at Charlotte. Sunday the 13th, not sure what time yet, but I'm doing about 26 laps, something like that. And I'm going to be making a full vlog video, which I guess you call it a vlog. It's going to be filmed by a guy that does that. You know, he knows how to do it. He has the cameras and setups and everything. And then he's going to edit it into a complete video. It should start at the motel the day before, you know, answering some questions, like a little interview. And I'm going to have a guest with me from another one of my interests. Look forward to that. That's going to be interesting too. I want to share this experience with other people that aren't really NASCAR guys, but let them get the feel of it and maybe take a ride around the track with one of the professional drivers. So that's going to be like a little secret. I don't know exactly who it's going to be yet, but I got a good idea. And, you know, we'll go out to dinner. We'll, you know, film some on Saturday and then mainly on Sunday during the whole experience, from driving to the track, you know, getting there, going through the tunnel, getting in the infield, going to the Welcome Center. You can see Victory Lane, Pit Road, and it's going to be really, really nice. I've seen one other video on the internet similar to that. Won't get into that right now, but I can't find it again. But that was what helped me get interested, is seeing that video. That was before I ever had done this. I want to share the whole experience with other people. If you don't know what it's like, what it costs, who to do it with, pros and cons of the different schools and experiences, I'm going to go over all that in later videos. How much it costs is a big thing, and I'll you know, help everybody figure it out through videos. And I want to give you my email address. It's william1.salyer@gmail.com. william1.salyer@gmail.com. If anybody wants to go that weekend, go to the track. It doesn't cost anything. I can have as many friends and guests there as, you know, and you can see what goes on. If you are near enough or just want to do that, email me. Let me know who to expect, and I'll let you share in this experience in some way, hopefully. So it's going to be really cool. Look out for it. Of course, the video won't come out until after that, because the guy that's shooting it has got to edit it and everything. Probably take a week or two, I imagine. I don't know anything about that, but he'll take his cameras home and then edit the video and then send it to me, and I'll upload it. So maybe the end of March before it hits the YouTube, but just keep an eye out for that, and we'll talk to you later. This is my very first video. That's why I'm doing it on the camera and the cell phone camera in the car, and we'll see you later. I got to go now.